Hi! On this rainy morning, we're over in Asheville, and we're going to do some touring of the area.
Yes.
And we're going to start off with...
the Biltmore.
The Biltmore. We're going to talk more about that later, but come on, run away with us to Asheville, North Carolina.
Thank you. There.
Good, because that's the camera and you're rolling.
All right, perfect. So today we are going to show you a little bit about the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. We had a great time when we were there. Right now we're going to show you the entrance. They were definitely getting ready for Christmas, so you'll see a lot of trees in these shots.
Yeah, and there's a welcome center. It's a large property.
Yes.
There's a hotel in the estate area.
Yep.
This is a Vanderbilt mansion. They had some in Newport as well as other locations. This is one of the sons and of the original Cornelius Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was built as a full-time residence more so than as a part-time residence. They had a solarium, and it was very big about nature. Where some of the other ones were more about opulence, this one was built more for a full-time house.
Yes.
And it had a lot of modern conveniences that, not modern to us, but modern at the time.
And you'll see that coming up in some of these pictures.
Exactly.
But it was a grand estate. I mean, it's a fantastic tour. You can get the audio version if you like. It is included in the price of the ticket.
Yeah, it's a self-guided audio tour.
But we like to go just on our own, and
I like to bother
pictures.
Anne and talk to her.
Exactly.
So you can't video inside the mansion. We
Right.
can only do pictures. So similar to the Orlando video that we
Yes.
had just recently, we wanted to follow the rules, so we only filmed in areas that we were allowed to film.
Correct.
But if you're in Asheville, it's a cute little area, and right now you're kind of seeing how much land they have.
Yeah.
One thing that we both found shocking was that Interstate 40 goes right through the property.
Does.
So we drove through the property not even knowing.
Andrew's done this
on the
drive
highway.
many times and not realizing he was just driving right by the Biltmore.
Didn't know I was driving right through the Biltmore. So it's kind of odd that, all this thing. But they had a 2-story library.
Yeah.
A lot of beautiful frescoes, painted ceilings, as you can see in this image.
Yeah.
And obviously right now it's, as Ann said, decorated for Christmas.
Yes.
We were there in late October.
Right.
Just going into November, so they were getting ready.
First week in November.
It's definitely takes you back to a different time. If any of you watched the show Downton Abbey,
Which
they
we're
had
trying to catch up on.
we're watching right now thanks to Amazon Prime. It's kind of nice because they even had some of the costumes from it
Yes.
on display in one of the rooms to
Correct.
kind of show you, like, this is that time and era of the world. I thought the staircases and the edges, just the way they designed the house was amazing.
Even the staff's staircases were
it's funny
grand
because
and
the
beautiful.
staff staircases aren't supposed to be that grand, and you'll see them, they look like normal hallways, and like this is a staff area right here, and it was just as fancy. Obviously it didn't have the big marble stairs and stuff
No.
like that. This is down into the basement where they had a lot of cool modern conveniences. But it was just a really cool architectural feature. This is the basement where the kids' room was. So they painted murals for the Vanderbilt children to play.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous estate. Here's one of the conveniences that you usually wouldn't find. Bowling alley, and then an area for different changing rooms.
Right, for
the
their
pool.
indoor swimming pool, which, to have a swimming pool, but then an indoor swimming pool,
Yeah.
I thought was really amazing. And then they had a workout facility. So going back to those changing rooms, each one was an individual changing room. So you couldn't change, you had your privacy, even though you're
Right.
in a private house.
Right.
This is the grand dining room. And it was just an amazing house. They had obviously a billiards room where they would do things, and then outside. But that was kind of the Biltmore.
Yeah, it was just neat to see, since we've been to the mansions in Newport as well. So this definitely is a much bigger mansion to see. Then we went and headed to lunch.
Right, so the Omni Grove Park is a hotel that's been around for a long time. In fact, the Vanderbilts, while the Biltmore Mansion was being built, stayed here. A lot of politicians and celebrities have stayed here from that era. And we got a recommendation, which we'll talk about a little bit, and we had lunch here.
Enjoy. We are having lunch today at the Sunset Terrace at the Grove Park Inn Resort. It's an Omni resort. It's a beautiful place. I got this recommendation from my brother, and I couldn't agree more. It's beautiful. Even though it's an overcast day, it's a little rainy, but it's a beautiful place. This terrace that we're sitting at has heating for fall and winter. It's wide open, but it feels like you're right inside. It's a great place, and we'll show you a little bit more with the food. With the meal, they also have complimentary biscuits that came, and look at this awesome honey butter. Can't wait to dig into that.
Delicious tea for you.
Look at this tea.
Would you care for any sugar?
What am I saying?
Just try it again, just so in case we need to.
Oh. Having a nice crab salad. It's got a little side watercress with crab and a little celery mayonnaise and some avocado and a nice cream sauce underneath. It's really delicious, healthy, not too heavy. If you're a fan of tuna fish, this would be a higher version of that.
Let's take a look. And I have a wonderful soup of the day, which is a chicken noodle. I've had a little bit of it already, so sorry, but it's wonderful. It's got a lot of vegetables, mushrooms, onions, celery, just a lot of different vegetables that you usually don't have with chicken noodle soup. So it is a perfect soup for this chilly day. Even our tea is really cool. Andrew's got some English breakfast, and I got some chamomile. So I got the fried green tomato BLT. Has hickory smoked bacon. It's doubled up right here. I've got a nice little salad to go with it. And just because I'm not sure on the garlic aioli, I put that on the side. So hopefully this will be a wonderful little lunch.
I got their house-cured pastrami Reuben. Comes with roasted rye bread, French fries. And I had the sauerkraut put on the side because sometimes it can overwhelm, so I just wanted to try it on the side to add it at my own speed.
With me, just be with me. Now we're one.
So not far from our campground, which is just up around the hill, is a indoor farmer's market. It's part of a local agricultural area from North Carolina, and they've got all sorts of fruits, vegetables, jams, and everything. So we're going to take you through and show you some of that right now. And as I said, it's right near the campsite, making it very convenient to get fresh eggs, vegetables, and some other things as well. Come along with us.
We got love that we'll never need to hide. Love will always rise above. Whatever comes, we will be just fine. If I am yours and you are mine. Take my hand and let's fly away to another galaxy. Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Just be